Imagine sitting with your friends on an abandoned beach after midnight, sharing scary stories, when suddenly strangers emerge from the water, acting as if they know you. Are they human or something else? What happened next will make you question everything you know about safety. From the moment I saw them, I felt that something was wrong. I don't know why I kept waiting. Maybe it was my fault that I didn't say anything, but if I had warned them, I'd probably be with them now. It was 2 a.m. I was sitting on the beach with my two friends. We were talking and sharing scary stories. Suddenly, we noticed two people coming out of the water. They approached us and without any prior introduction sat down with us. We welcomed them, but what was strange was how they started talking, as if they had known us for years. One of them looked at me and said, "So, Saad, I heard you've been telling stories. How about you share one with me?" I felt terrified. Putting aside the fact that I was telling strange stories about the other world, how did he know my name? I cautiously asked him, "How did you know my name?" "I heard you while I was swimming, and I heard your friend Amjad call you by your name. Or is your name not Saad?" At that moment, I got even more scared. The beach was empty. When had they been swimming? We were already puzzled that they had come out of the water in the first place. Then Amjad spoke up, saying, "Oh, come on. Don't overthink it. We're here for vacation. This isn't the time to be suspicious." I stayed quiet for a while. They kept talking about all sorts of things beyond my understanding, and they told stories about our friends as if they were true. They laughed and said, "That's not real." I noticed something strange and horrifying. Their eyes. They didn't have the usual black pupils. I caught a glimpse of it even though it was nighttime. What's more, we had been sitting and talking for over an hour, yet their bodies hadn't dried. They were still wet, even though it was natural for them to dry off by now. I tried to make a joke to confirm my suspicions and place my hand on one of them. His body was indeed wet. That's when one of them made a suggestion. "So guys, why don't you join us in the water? The weather is great." Amjad and Allah agreed, but I refused. One of them looked at me with a gleam in his eyes and said, "Are you afraid of the water, Saad, or is it something else?" I made an excuse, saying I didn't know how to swim. I don't know how my friends weren't noticing what I was. I was terrified of them. I wanted to give my friends any sort of signal, but no one paid attention. On the contrary, they were mocking me. I saw them taking my friends and heading into the water. They went in, and it's been 5 hours now, and they haven't returned. The beach is now full of vacationers, and I'm sitting alone, trembling. I know they're not coming back. I don't know why I kept waiting. Maybe it was my fault for not speaking up, but if I had warned them, I'd probably be with them now. Wait, I hear screaming. The vacationers are yelling that they've found 2 drowned bodies. I know it's them. When I got closer, I found their bodies, but without heads. They pulled me out of the water. They're saying there's a possibility of a shark being in the area. They don't know what I know, and I'm too scared to tell them. What if something happens to me? I'll keep the secret to protect myself.